I'm giving you some quick tips to help reducing your bottleneck impact. So first, when I come back from a client meeting or a training or even a coaching, I arrive in the office and I ask my team, what do you need me to do first for you to continue doing your work? Because they were waiting for me. I was arriving, they saw me on the phone, they saw me writing my emails, etc., preparing something, and they were just waiting and waiting for me to be available, which sometimes took a long time. So now I made myself available for them first so they can continue. Delegate right the first time. I spent I work with David, is taking care of my website, etc. And I asked him to add a page on the website with a few images. But I did not mention to him that images should look like those were already in there. So we spent 2 or 3 hours preparing the new page. And when I saw the page, I was like, oh my God, this is not aligned with the corporate colors, etc. And I was a bit upset with him, honestly. And then I thought, how did I delegate? It was between 2 doors, between 2 meetings. Like, David, can you do this? Can you do this page? For me? Not giving him the right information to succeed. And so I switched and I said, okay, this is my fault. Okay, this is my responsibility because I haven't done what I should have done in terms of information. And it's about draw what you expect as an outcome. I often say to managers, you speak too much, you don't draw enough. And they laugh at that, but it's true. If visually I would have said to David what I was expecting visually, so he wouldn't have lost 3 hours, and then I lost 3 other hours on a Sunday afternoon, arranging the new pictures on the website. Do not spend too much time on details that, again, do not serve the finality of the task, and trust your team by not controlling non-critical tasks. In my practice, I do a lot of executive training and women and men. And what I notice when I coach women, we have this tendency to control everything because of some lack of confidence, because of this imposter syndrome, etc. And it's about accepting, shifting in our frontal cortex to say, I can accept that there's a mistake. It's okay if there's a misspelling in my presentation. It's okay. Who cares? My clients probably don't even notice that. And so I started, having this exercise in my head, and it happened things like we're preparing binders for a training, and Noah, my other colleague, she forgot to change the date on the binder, in the front of the binder. And she told me, Carla, should I redo it? And I said, no, nobody will notice. And so we're not going to waste time and paper and ink to redo this thing. And so I start accepting that it was okay because this was not serving the purpose of the training. And it changed I stopped doing this just because I started accepting that this was okay and I could handle it. My ego is going to handle it. And so, again, accept non-critical imperfection. I've just mentioned that. It's about being pragmatic, and this is what I'm called Mrs. Toolbox by my clients. They literally get this toolbox in the supportive leadership training. It's a part of the program, with very practical tips and very practical tools that are actionable. And my goal is to make sustainable team and organizational performance, which leads me to say training, appropriate training and coaching is never a cost. It's an investment with a high and fast return for companies.